What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Wormy, and when it comes to Assassin's Creed Shadows, this game has already been rejected by the audiences. When you come over here to its actual ratio on the worldwide premiere trailer, you can see that audiences have checked out, coming in at a 299,000 upvotes to 594,000 downvotes. This game is dead. You can even go over to the Ubisoft Japanese YouTube account, and you can see very similar like to dislike ratios across the board on any Assassin's Creed title that is coming out over there. But we've been seeing people checking out of this. We've been seeing people not happy with this. And following the launch of Star Wars Outlaws, we had Ubisoft come out here and cite it specifically as one of the key reasons they are now delaying it to February 2025. Oddly enough, though, that is also Black History Month. And oddly enough, one of the big marketing portions of this game right now is a big old lie. Yasuke, the famous black samurai, who was never a samurai, but that's besides the point in all this. Audiences are tired of this game. Audiences already have a negative opinion going into this game. They're seeing the marketing. They're seeing what's happening. They're seeing how people are reacted to the game. They're seeing Ubisoft's credibility right now, especially with Star Wars Outlaws, which was a monumental disaster for the company and actually cost the company a whole lot of money and didn't actually make any money. It was a total flop. You're seeing how people are coming to this company. They're not excited. They're not hyped for it. People are rejecting it. So when you come over here and you see, headlines like this does actually make people worried. Ubisoft executive says Assassin's Creed Shadows devs thinks it's the worst thing they've ever seen. You have executives in the company actually saying it's garbage. You have devs saying it's garbage. And you want to know one of the key factors as to why they think it's garbage, why they know this is a bad game, why they're already worried for what's about to come out? Because over half the developers on this game have never made a game in their life and know nothing about Assassin's Creed. I could come out here and talk all day and night about Assassin's Creed, some of the story elements, some of the assassins of the past. So my favorite assassin being Adewale, being a big black man going around, going from pirate to assassin and actually being a badass over in Haiti. I could talk all day and night about these characters. Most of these people developing this game know nothing about Assassin's Creed, don't know the first thing about Assassin's Creed, and have never developed the game in their entire life. And now you have executives admitting it's garbage. But why don't we actually see what they had to say? Ubisoft executive producer for its Assassin's Creed franchise, Mark Alexis Cote, shared that a number of the developers on Assassin's Creed Shadows believe the game is the worst thing they've ever seen. During the Q&A portion of the interview, he also revealed that many of the people working on Ubisoft on the Assassin's Creed franchise have no experience with the franchise. I can tell you everything that's happened since Assassin's Creed 1. The only ones I have never played is Liberations and Odyssey. That's it. I've played every game since then. I've been a part of every game since then. I love Assassin's Creed. So much so, I even played Valhalla, and I hate Valhalla. I hate it so much. It is such a bad game. But now I'm seeing, oh, they're going to continue doing this, but they're making it even worse. They're pushing it even further. This is a nightmare scenario. They know it's already bad, and they're just going to double down. But he continues. He said, one of the things that I've noticed since the pandemic is that we have a lot of juniors in our teams. Probably half the team that's building Assassin's Creed is building a game for the first time. That's not good. That's a very, very bad thing. These people already don't know anything about Assassin's Creed, and then now most of your team has never made a game. That's not a good sign. These are all signs that point to this game being a dud, this game being garbage. It might make a bunch of money out the gate, but I don't know how much money it's going to make over the long stretch of time that it needs to make. And with the delay, this game has already racked up the amount of money they've actually shoveled into it. That means it needs to make even more money to even break even. And I don't think they're going to get there. And when I see all this, this tells me they don't even know what they're doing. He continued, even though they're playing the game right now and they think it's the worst thing they've ever seen, it's going to be good. We're going to get there. They think that they're so delusional. that they think they're going to put out a good game. And I know his justification here. I get what he's trying to say when we get into his next thing is, oh, you're always judging yourself. You think it's not good, and then it comes out, and then, you see the meta score, and it's like, oh, everybody loves it. Everybody thinks it's good. It's fantastic. We actually put out a good game. That's his justification for saying this. I don't think it's actually there. I think he's just coping with this because this is what he ended up saying. I've been there. I remember my first time on Assassin's Creed like it was July and the game was shipping in October. I was like, there's no way this thing ends up shipping. Oh, 91 Metacritic. Oh, okay, this is good. So I was wrong because it's not good until it is. And I get that idea. Okay, I get that. When you're in the thick of it, you think you're making a garbage game. You have so much on stake with this game. Your very first game, you're like, okay, we need to actually like push hard. I think this is garbage. I don't think people are gonna like this. I get that mentality. Oh, everybody liked it. I fundamentally understand that. The problem is this is a cope. This is fundamentally a cope. These junior employees that you have on here don't know anything about Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is a franchise now that is well established. You should know what it is you're getting into when you're coming here to actually work on one of your flagship titles. Then, half these people have never made a game in their entire life. Why are they even working on this? Why are they even participating in this? Oh, because they went to college and they're accredited, but they're never been a part of an actual game development franchise. They've never actually produced a game. They've never made a game for a wide audience. They've made maybe a handful of apps, a handful of things here or there, but they've never actually produced a AAA, quadruple A game, because it's coming from Ubisoft, game that a mass audience needs to buy with millions of dollars on the line. This is a dud. You're putting all your hopes and effort into this game. It's a dud. And it also goes to show you why you're seeing Ubisoft do things like this. Ubisoft runs New York Times to attack players in defense of the Assassin's Creed. Yeah, remember, there's a massive New York Times article that came out around September or so in which they slandered gamers, in which they attacked gamers, and they were calling us all racist. They were calling us sexist. They said we didn't know anything. They said all the criticism that was coming out here was just minute. It's not real, and you're all just bigoted for not wanting to play as a historical black family. Yuski. That's what they were saying. And it also gives a little bit more credit for why they ended up coming out here and doing this. Ubisoft released a statement to Japanese players amidst massive backlash to Assassin's Creed Shadows, which boiled down to shut the hell up, buy our game. Both these moments were shut the hell up, buy our game, and you're seeing why they're doing it. They have no faith in the game. Ubisoft has no faith in the game. Assassin's Creed has no faith in the game. Nobody has faith in this game, and that's why it's gonna dud. That's why it's gonna be a problem. Your audience is already checking out. You yourself have checked out. You're trying to tell people to just shut the hell up and buy the slop that's being given to them. And when they're saying no, you're calling them a bigot. You're calling them monstrous things. This is what has led us to this point. I don't know how Assassin's Creed's gonna do. I lean on, I don't think it's gonna perform well. I don't think they're gonna make their money back. I think it's gonna be a dud. But I don't know. I can't see into the future, but all signs point to even Ubisoft predicting that this game is going to fail, because even they say it's one of the worst games they've ever seen. But I'm going to leave it there. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.